what they have done to our country by allowing these millions and millions of people to come into our country, and look at what's happening to the towns all over the United States. And a lot of towns don't want to talk. It's not going to be Aurora or Springfield. A lot of towns don't want to talk about it because they're so embarrassed by it. In Springfield, they're eating the dogs, the people that came in. They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets of the people that live there. And this is what's happening in our country, and it's a shame. The recording of 911 calls even show residents are reporting that the migrants are walking off with the town's geese. They're taking the geese. You know where the geese are? In the park, in the lake. And even walking off with their pets. My dog's been taken. My dog's been stolen. This can only happen. These people are the worst.
There was Haitians in a white van driving around the neighborhoods, collecting cats, skinning them and eating them.
What did you do? Why'd you kill the cat? Did you eat that cat? Did you eat it?
We've lost a whole bunch of cats. There was a van pulled over that had over 100 cats in it with the Haitians. They said they was eating them.
Actually?
Yeah.
Not fake news.
Not fake news.
So a van was collecting cats and eating them.
I watched it happen, yeah. Watched them get pulled over with the cats and admit to the police that they was eating them.
You're not joshing with me.
No, I'm almost 50 years old, buddy. No.
You don't mess around.
No.
By a Haitian dude. Yo, bonjour. You got a cat right beside him. Yeah. Stop! Do that! Stop, bro.
ABC News did reach out to the city manager there. He told us there have been no credible reports of specific claims of pets being harmed, injured, or abused by individuals within the immigrant community.
Well, I've seen people on television.
Let me just say here, this is
the people on television say my dog was taken and used for food. So maybe he said that, and maybe that's a good thing to say for a city manager.
I'm not taking this from
but
television.
But the people
I'm
on
taking it from
television
the city
saying their
manager.
dog was eaten by the people that went there.
The NWO seeks to eliminate all borders and abolish all nations, as these are firewalls that prevent the establishment of the New World Order with a global government. As usual, they proceed step by step. They turn kingdoms into states, states into nations, nations into unions, unions into even bigger unions that eventually lead to the New World Order. They are flooding all Western nations with mass migration to destroy culture, ethnic homogeneity, and national identity. One planned larger union is the North American Union, in which the USA, Canada, and Mexico become one. Due to the deliberate opening of the border by the Biden-Harris administration, migrants are pouring into the U.S. from all parts of the world. Most of them are uneducated and come from rural areas in search of economic opportunities that they do not have in their home countries due to their lack of education. This is important to note because it is among the uneducated from rural areas of the world that the consumption of cats, dogs, and geese is most prevalent. Of course, cats, dogs, and geese are also eaten by some migrants. There are different cultures, mentalities, and ethical views around the world. Hindus worship cows, and it is illegal to eat them. In certain parts of China, Africa, and Asia, however, eating cat and dog meat is common. The political class knows all this, but they are aware of the American public's lack of geographic and cultural understanding and manipulatively exploit this lack of knowledge.
Can you name any country on this map?
Honestly, my geography is so horrible. I can't name anything. Like
Try
nothing.
naming something.
Is it South Africa?
Nope.
We have the country of Asia.
Nope. That's a continent, and that's
oops.
Russia.
Oh, damn. I'm silly.
Can you name any country on this map?
Yeah. Africa?
That's a continent.
Oh, God.
Can you name any countries in Africa?
God, no. Who knows stuff like that?
Can you name any country on this map?
Yes. Africa.
That's a continent.
Oh, country.
Greenland or Iceland or something?
That's Alaska.
Trump said that they are not only taking pets, but also eating them. As officials have said, and we have repeated endlessly on air, there are no credible reports that that is happening.
Latest crazy thing that he did, whatever urban legend he amplifies.
Donald Trump is still campaigning on lies about Haitian immigrants eating pets in Ohio. They're eating the cats.
They're eating the dogs.
These baseless, racist attacks against the Haitian community must stop.
Knowing that they were perpetuating this type of disinformation, knowing that they were spreading rumors that there was no basis for,
These journalists and news anchors and independent social media channels lie every time they open their manipulative sewer. They are all connected. They are the satanic reptilian network, the Great Pyramid. Here we see the conspiracy theory migrant grilling a captured house cat in the middle of an Italian street in broad daylight.
Non vuol dire, qui non siamo dove vai tu? Dove vai tu? Ora ti mando io in galera, te ne vai in galera, te ne vai, vergogna, guarda che stai a fare, vergognati. Cosa fai? Cosa fai? A mangiare, te ne vai al lavoro come lavorano tutti. Invece di tenere là che ci sigarette, i soldi ce li hai per le sigarette e non hai soldi per comprarti il pane? Vergognoso, schifoso che non sei altro, schifoso, vergogna, guarda qua, guarda che sta a fare sta povera creatura, guarda qua, vergogna, dovete andare al vostro paese, andatevene a mangiare, vedo che le sigarette qui ci sono però, quindi non è mangiare quelli, quelli non si comprano, invece di comprarti 50 sigarette, comprati il pane invece di ammazzare la creatura, sì, ti preoccupare, vergognoso, schifoso, pezzo di merda, ce l'hai i soldi, ce l'hai.
This is a common practice. It is practiced worldwide and in large numbers. In Vietnam alone, 1 million cats are captured, butchered, and sold at meat markets. This practice is widespread in Asia and Africa. In Southeast Asia, 10 million dogs and several million cats are stolen, captured, butchered, and sold. China. Cat meat and dog meat is consumed in certain regions, particularly in the south, such as in Guangdong and Guangxi provinces. The most famous event related to dog consumption is the Yulin Dog Meat Festival held annually in Yulin, Guangxi, India. In some states in northeastern India, such as Nagaland, dog meat has traditionally been part of local diets. Vietnam. Cat meat is consumed in certain regions of Vietnam, though it is not as popular as dog meat. There are even specialized restaurants in some areas. Eating dog meat is widespread. It is being consumed in various parts of Vietnam, particularly in the north, where it is considered a delicacy. It is often eaten at the end of the lunar month or for special occasions. Korea. Historically, cat meat was consumed in South Korea, though it has become rare today. Traditional medicine occasionally used cats for health purposes. Africa. In some rural communities across Africa, cat consumption occurs occasionally, often due to cultural practices or food scarcity. In certain regions of Cameroon, particularly in the south, although not widely spread, cat meat is being consumed as part of local traditions. In some parts of Nigeria, especially among certain ethnic groups in the eastern and southern regions, such as the Ibibio and Akwa Ibom people, dog meat is considered a delicacy and is consumed during special occasions or celebrations. In South Korea, Boshintanga dog meat stew has been part of traditional cuisine, especially during hot summers when it was believed to provide strength. Philippines. In some rural areas of the Philippines, especially in the northern regions like Bugwayo or among indigenous groups, dog meat is consumed during rituals or celebrations. Indonesia. Dog meat is consumed in parts of Indonesia, particularly in regions like North Sulawesi and the Bali Island, where certain ethnic groups like the Batak and Minahasa have cultural traditions of eating dog. Laos and Cambodia. In Laos and Cambodia, dog meat is consumed in some rural areas, often as a local tradition. Even though this practice may be on the decline due to social changes, it is still practiced by millions of people around the world, especially in rural areas where most migrants naturally come from. And they bring their culture, traditions, customs, and ethnic beliefs with them to the countries they immigrate to, including the U.S. And that includes catching cats and dogs and butchering and eating them. And this is not something that can be taken away from these people overnight through bans. They are debatably epigenetically predisposed and have been culturally shaped since early childhood and will not simply give up this custom. Therefore, to call this a conspiracy theory is a flagrant lie to manipulate people. The NWO actors need to protect the image of so-called migrants so that they can continue to flood Western countries with them to basically abolish them and in the process ignite a civil war.